Welcome to this video. Here I'm going to show you how to create a template and add tokens to it. So today I'm going to try and recreate this drawing. I am going to recreate this loop drawing that you can see right here. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the templates module by clicking on Go Templates. And from here I can create a new template by clicking the new button. So once I click the new button, this page opens up in front of me. If it is just grayed up, please click on margins and choose normal or narrow margins, or you can create your own custom margins. I'm going to leave it at normal, and let's just make mine landscape so I can work on it in a landscape. Okay, so now I've got my landscape layout and I can start drawing on this. So first thing I want to do, I want to draw the actual template with these tools in the corner here. As you can see, I've got a choice between rectangles, rounded rectangles, lines, circles. I've got box text, I've got normal text. I can also add images, my own polygon, and I can add arcs to it. I can also add these auto-gen shapes, t-nums, and so on. But I'm just going to start off with a rectangle. So I can click anywhere and my first rectangle is drawn for me. I can zoom in a bit by using the mouse scroll wheel, and I can drag this as big as I want. So firstly I'm going to just draw my template out by using these tools, and then we'll add some tokens to it. So here you can see the result of quickly drawing my template. I have drawn it up exactly what I want it to look like. Now I can go and add my first tokens. I'm going to zoom in a bit so we can get closer and see what's going on. Now in here I want the instrument tag number to appear. I'm going to use normal text and I'm going to put it in right there. All our tokens start with the ampersand sign. That is, if you hold in shift and you press number 7, you get that sign. That is how our tokens start off. Right, now our templates are divided into rows and groups. I'm going to fill in this one and then I'll explain to you how it works. So I call this one ampersand1, tag num. Now if I zoom out a bit, let us just see the whole template again. You'll see that this instrument is in the first row, where that is the first row, and where the second instrument is the second row. So I have defined the tag num token as iindex.tagNumber, and I know it's in the first row. It is the top instrument in this loop, so it is the first instrument in this loop. It's going to find with ampersand1 tag num. So for the second instrument I am going to use the same token. I hold in control and I drag the mouse, so now I duplicate this, and when I leave the mouse it's duplicated. But now I don't want the first instrument in the second one's place as well. I'm just going to change this a bit to say ampersand2 tag num. So this is then my second instrument in this loop, and it is its tag number, which it derives from iindex.tagNum. We can see these by clicking on View Document Tokens. Now these will be explained in the next tutorial, so please look out for that one. Next thing I would like to do, I would like to fill in this terminal number right here. So the first terminal for the first instrument. And I'm going to do that by adding a new text entity again. And I can make this one ampersand1 a1 tag num. No, not tag num, I'm sorry, term. So this is 1a1 term. Let's just reduce the size of this text a little bit and drag it a little bit smaller so it fits in that block. So as you can see, I've got 1A1 comma term. So what does this 1A1 stand for exactly? Let's have a look at the template again, and then I'll explain to you how this works. So I'm zooming in on it, and let's just hide this side window so we can have a better view of it. There we go. Alright, so we've got the first row as I explained to you here, and then our connections are split up into groups according to T-strips. So our instrument would be A, our next T-strips that it's connected to would be B, the next one would be C, and the next one would be D. So I am referring to the first row and the A column, and then there's another one that is the sub row of the first row, and it is the first sub row according to the terminals. If I was referring to the second one, it would be ampersand and 1A2 comma term, and term refers to term table dot term column, just for interest's sake. I am going to duplicate this one again and just add it in here, and I'm going to call it 1A2 comma term. So now I've got my first instruments tag number, my first terminal number for that instrument, and my second terminal number for that instrument. Let's go to the second column, which would be B, and I'm going to drag this one over. So this would be, this is still in row 1, it is now column B, and it is terminal 1 or sub row 1, and I would like the terminal for that T-strip item. So now that would fill in the next terminal. Now you'll have to go and have a look at all the document tokens. I'm not going to explain them all to you now, but this is how they work. So I'm quickly going to finish this and fill in all of the missing details. Okay, so now I have completed my whole template, as you can see, and I have filled in every relevant detail that I need for this template. I can now save it as a template. I'm going to save as, and I'm going to overwrite the one that I've already saved it to. As you can see, my save as dialog box opens up. I've already saved it as test. Now I'm just going to overwrite it. Otherwise you can fill in the drawing number where what it's relevant to you. So I can just say overwrite this one please. Yes. Now that it is saved, let's use this for our drawing and see what the outcome would be. So I'm going to my documents, and I know it was this selected drawing that I was working on. So I can go to properties, and I can now select it. Document type would now be a DGM Desoft drawing, so I can select that. And for the template, my test.ddgm template, and now I can say OK. And if we update and view this drawing now, we'll see the outcome that it has. And as you can see here, our document is ready to be printed or PDF'd, however you want to. So that is just how we create a template and add tokens to it. For more videos, please visit our website, and you can also request videos from there if you cannot find the video that you are looking for. Thank you.